So I have just filmed a tutorial for this look. So if you have seen me looking like that in the last video, that's why. And I thought, I promised you to talk about my hair pieces and extensions, and because my hair is, this is my third day hair, so this is just really good for using my hair pieces. So let me explain what I have. First of all, I've always, not always, for a very long time had a this inverted bob, but as you can see it's all growing out, it's much longer. I want to grow my hair a bit because I do like to put it up now and again. I don't necessarily think long hair suits me. I would love to have beautiful luscious long hair, but I can achieve that with using clipping extensions. I've had bonded extensions, I will never do it again. I didn't like it. I thought it was much more work, and with clipping extensions I've got the option to just take them out or put them in. So about 2 years ago I've grown my hair maybe a bit longer than this, and I've bought a set of human hair extensions. I've got them in a ponytail, and as you can see they are still curled because I obviously toned them. And I used to wear these. I'm not going to demonstrate today how to clip this in because I don't think I will be wearing these. What I've done with these, you know, I've shown you before that because my hair here on the sides is quite thin, I've taken some of these, cut them, and I just use few on the sides just to make the sides a bit longer and thicker. So I still have the full set. I might wear it sometime, I don't know. It's very lovely and thick, and I got them from HEADKANDY. But when I went on their website, it's got different name now, so I don't know if they've been bought by someone, and the hair seems to be a bit different. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, there is one, you see, where I've cut shorter so I can just clip them in the sides and use them. So I often just clip it in here, and as you can see that gives me a bit of length and a bit of thickness. So that's what I do with these. But I like to wear my hair up, and especially with summer coming, when I go away to a hot country for my holiday, I like to have my hair up, but I still like it to look nice because mine is fine and not very long. I've got really not much to put up, so I use hair pieces. And these were bought 2 years ago when I grown my hair and I was playing with the extensions. Most of these pieces, in fact I think all of them, the ones that I will show you now, are from HairDo by Ken Paves, you know, the one that does Jessica Simpson's extensions. These are mostly synthetic, or they can be made from that they call it true to life fiber, that you can use slight heat on it but not too hot. But I have both. Okay, so the first piece is this one, and this is synthetic piece, and these were just called 22-inch straight, I think. And you see they come on like a half cap with the little clips, and the idea is, let me show you. So let me show you now. I unclip all this clip, and the brilliant thing with Ken Paves is that look what a great match that is. I think I bought this on QVC, and on QVC I think they call it light blonde, but I have a feeling that if you buy it on his website or any other website, it's wheat, golden wheat. I'm sure that's what it is. It was so long time ago that I don't remember. But because he does all his pieces have I think it says 7 to 11 different shades. They blend so nicely, so your hair doesn't have to be exactly the color, because there will be colors in it that are in your own hair. So what you do with that one, and that one I use when you saw me doing the rock cheek tutorial, and I had like a high ponytail. I use this for it. So about here I part my hair, and I will clip this. So let me turn around. So I'm gonna put that clip here, then you bring these forward and you clip them here and here, okay? And you've got instant long hair. And you know what I mean when I say I look like a witch. Now, because you have these clips on the sides, what you can do is you leave some hair and put the rest behind and clip it in. And the same, you have clips down the bottom, so you stretch it and put it underneath so you can cover all your own hair. But I don't do that for the purpose of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do that because I want some of my hair to be showing, because I'm putting it up. So I just take these clips wherever they are and I just stick them in my hair. I sort of pull it up and stick it in, so I have this big puffy hair. Now I'm going to gather all that hair, and because I have all this extension here, it gives me quite a lot of volume. I flip it over and I use one of these and I clip it in. And of course you will then see here my own hair, but I then take little clips and clip my hair there. And as you can see, this hair really blends with my own hair color. You wouldn't even know. It seems a bit shiny when you hold it all together, but it's not too shiny. And that's why I love those pieces, because I know they match my hair color really well. So that's one thing that I do with that piece. Mostly that's what I do with it, because wearing it like that, like I said, witch. Okay, let me take that out. So another one of his in the same color, I bought that one, which was exactly the same. I think again it's called 22-inch, but curly. So with this one, I will do it exactly the same way. I told you this is not going to be pretty. I hate doing this, looking like a scarecrow. So clip it the same way at the sides, and I probably would hide my hair as well because it's straight. But what I would do then, because as you can see this is wavy, I would then curl my own hair a bit to match it. I can make it look really nice. I mean, obviously that doesn't look right because my hair is straight, but to blend it in, I would take my tongs and curl it. Or again, I can just put it up, and then it doesn't matter that my hair is straight if I put it into a ponytail. So if you have naturally wavy curly hair, that would be brilliant. And that's for you, Susan Fraser. I'm sure that's the name. I told you that I show you one of those that you probably like, as you have wavy curly hair. That's one of my subscribers been chatting about the hair pieces. Okay, Now, hair up. This is the best. Okay, so another thing that I've bought from Ken Paves is this. And this is basically, I don't know, like a curly puff on a clip like that. Now, people might have bought it and think, oh, this is not very good, it slides out. Yes, it can, but not if you know how to put it in. So I use that one a lot. I usually use two. That's when you see me on the top of my head. You know, I think it's such fun to use hair pieces. It's not taboo anymore and it's not embarrassing. I think hair pieces have become beauty accessories, like necklace, like false eyelashes, you know, it's just like that. So okay, so I have two of these and I think these are the true to life fiber. I've never tried to use heat on them. They do feel more human like than the other ones, but they stay curly like this. They don't ever go straight, so you don't need to do anything with them. So I have two of those. Okay, so what you can do with these, you can put your hair in a tiny ponytail, and I mean tiny because my hair is not long enough yet, look, quite tight. And with these, always remember, wherever you use them, to use this clip sideways, not downwards, definitely not upwards, because, sorry, not upwards, not downwards, but sideways, otherwise it will slip out. And I can just clip it here on one side and clip this one above, and of course I would be playing with it, and I have a lovely side do, but that is not feeling so secure. Now, the other thing that I do with these two is take my hair up into ponytail, again with a little, doesn't matter what colour it is because it won't show. Then, I told you it's not going to be pretty, you pull it up just to give yourself a bit more volume. Then I'm going to use one of these, so these sit on the top and not going to fall out. And you've seen me doing it, putting one here and I put one behind. So that's the updo number one. As you can see, it really blends with my hair really nicely. And then you've seen me sometimes putting all this up, putting some sort of headband, and I look like a bridesmaid. So that's one thing I do with these. Sometimes I will just use one, you know, I could just, so it doesn't look that overdone. If I was just doing it every day, not going anywhere, I just stick one of them so it's not too thick and it looks even more natural. Okay, so that's one way I do it. The other one is like, I am a genius, honestly. You would never believe it. Okay, so I have again these, and these are the hair wraps. So it's like on the elastic hair, and this is Ken Paves as well. True to life, I think, fiber, because it feels really, really lovely, like human hair. And you know what they usually do with it? They wrap it around your own ponytail. Well, I really don't think that would ever stay, especially on that size ponytail. And I have a few of them. There's another one, and they brush really nicely. You can brush them so nicely. So these are called hair wraps. See, I have about 3 of them or 4. And now I've got this horrible thing that looks like a rat. In fact, I call my little hair pieces rats. My friends always laugh at me. I said, oh yes, I've got my rats in today. Okay, this little thing is not very nice. It's very synthetic, but it was quite good color. I bought it in Spain, and it's just a bit of hair attached to that sort of comb. This bit has broken now. So you could just shove it in and you had a little thing like that. But on its own, it didn't look much. So what I've done, I take one of my wraps, I put that comb inside it. This is going to be very hard to see. So there is the comb and the wrap is at the front. So I basically put the comb inside the wrap. This is that little horrible bit of hair that is sticking out now. Now what I do is I stick that comb here, and then you take the other end of the elastic wrap and hook it over the clip. And now this is so secure, it's not going anywhere. So this bit here is the bit from the comb. All around it is that wrap. And wrap is hooked onto my clip, and that is not going anywhere. And again, this is a lovely hairstyle, so you know, if you are a bridesmaid or you're going to a wedding or something, or just every day like I do it. So that would be it. That's all I use for my hair, and you just have to be creative with it. You know, it's just like with makeup. It's like with false eyelashes. You play with it, the more you play with it, the more you find different ways of using it. And I mean, this is so comfortable. I can now go for another 2 days without washing my hair, not worrying that it's looking bleh. I just have a lovely updo. And believe me, whenever I go anywhere, people stop me and say, oh, I like your hair. Did you do it yourself? I go, yes, I did it myself. So no one ever suspects that it is artificial. So yeah, I hope that was fun. But I would encourage you, if you don't have naturally beautiful, thick, long hair, there is so much you can do with it these days that, you know, just be creative. I hope you enjoyed this little hairpiece showcase. Thank you for watching, and I see you soon. Bye!